ghetto youth should ever suffer and starve. Hustling ability, we learn that a yard. No feel your brain big, no bother drag yard. The last boy will try that dead like that. Sell off, where you have a make we set you record. Driver, me say don't stop at all. Track this Arizona roll a Albemarle. Driver, me say don't even itch. Collect the little spenny and come back quick. Driver, just remember the gas speed limit. And if you're running the cops, my friend, that is it. Action pop while some boy up your lip. Cause they put you back and cause you know you can't slip. We reach up on the rhythm for make them turn and dip. Watch it make the road wash, show them how we do it when you watch right. Make sure you maintain speed limit. Can't just run the road for me. And don't take no time from the body. Just do it.
The 20th of January 2022. Yes, and you know the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. You know, we've been back on the YouTube since, I think, Monday. Back on the YouTube since Monday, but there's a new way of accessing the program on the YouTube, either live or afterwards or previously. The easiest way is write down. When you're ready for write down, give a little time to write down. We're going to come back to that. But I'm going to read it first and then read it again when you get your pencil and paper or whatever to write down. The easiest way to access the YouTube channel for this program. Easiest way is to write down Bongo Jerry Small. I think it's a capital B. Bongo Jerry Small, capital, all capital letters. Bongo, capital B, Jerry, capital J, Small, capital S. Bongo Jerry Small at Bess, BESS, 100 FM. Bongo Jerry Small at Bess 100 FM. That's the easiest way. And we're encouraging watchers and listeners to like and share and subscribe. Like and share and subscribe when you go on the YouTube. If you feel like doing so, I encourage you to do so. The other way you can get in is Bess 100 FM dash BJS dash Bongo Jerry Small. I'm going to read them back out a little later when you get your writing material together. I want to greet one of our faithful listeners today on our birthday. I want to play a piece of music for her. But we might play the piece of music right away. But we'd like to play it right away still. That is Lisa. Empress Lisa out there in Smithfield. That is in Westmoreland. Smithfield, Westmoreland. And greetings to our family, especially our Kingman and our children, our whole family, our mother. Lisa in Smithfield. We find is Harry Belafonte. I forget to write down the name of that singer. Harry Belafonte. Harry Belafonte. Yes, it is very sad to hear of another child dying because of being locked in a car by their family member. It happens so many times all over the world, but in Jamaica, it happens so many times and continue to happen. Child 18 months old locked in a car for more than 8 hours. More than 8 hours. Car park with her family member gone to work and park and gone to work for 8 hours. And the little 18-year-old child, 18-month child, locked in the car while somebody gone look about them business, gone work, gone take lunch time, gone back at work, gone work right back till 5 o'clock, and child locked in the car. And it happens so many times in Jamaica. Couple of years ago, a good friend of mine, Sam Clayton, prominent Rastafari leader, reaching him elder age where him drop out a tree and him lose him eyesight gradually because of dropping out of that tree and fall down. And many other ailments build up in him, but him still live. And him still talk, is a very great communicator. Him still talk, him still communicate with people. Many of us go and visit him for years while him blind, still talking, still communicating, still playing a great part. Sam Clayton. After a while, him family start lock him up in a house. Some of him family start lock him up in the house, him one. It is hard for them to cope with this because even though him blind, him used to walk out to the gate, open the gate and go out on the road, and so it is dangerous. So your family must worry about that. Is the way to deal with a problem like that to lock up somebody like an animal? The fact that the person is straying out on the road in their old age, and at worst, them blind and can't see, straying out through the gate. That is how you deal with it. You lock them up like an animal. Lock them in them house all day, them one, day after day after day. And a family member who been brought up by this parent and fed by this parent and taken care of by this parent, regardless of whether the parent did have a perfect parenting record or not. You reach successfully to adulthood and live in comfortable life because of your parent care of you. And to the only way you can keep them out of danger is to lock them up in a house, them one. You take them out of one danger and put them in a different danger. So many times I go there and look for him. And him inside of the place, lock up. Sometimes I'm able to get inside. Sometimes I can't get inside. Him inside of the place, lock up. And many times the family member is there in the place, in a different part of the house. And them nice SUV park up and they refuse to answer anybody calling or knocking outside or knocking on the veranda or knocking in on them door. Them refuse. Because them not no time for, them not want no communication with nobody, especially with Sam Clayton as Rastafari. Because them the family member, them are no more Rasta. You know. A lot of people bring up their children and the children don't stay on the course or go to this lifestyle that the parent have. Nothing wrong with children taking a different lifestyle. But at the same time, you're scorning the lifestyle of your parent and preventing other people from communicating to them deliberately. Time after time, I experienced that. And you know what happened after that? Some of them same family member go to a dance and lock up them little child in the car, the same SUV where them have parked in a Sam Clayton yard. Lock up them little child in the car and gone a old hits, a Sabah in a park. And the child lock up in there for hours. And his people in the neighborhood of South Camp Road, realize the little child in the lock up and call police. And his police have to come there and break the window of that vehicle. Why that child live? Because the parents of that child used to lock up their parents. The parents of that child used to lock up them father in a house, same way. Till them go lock up them child in a car and inside a dance for hours. And his police have to come there, come rescue that child after citizens realize that child lock up in there for hours. What do you expect if them used to lock up them parents? And I don't think Sam used to lock them up when they were picking, you know, lock them up in a room and lock them up in a car. And I don't think so. But I cannot swear about it. No, so this behavior exists all around. Because here is the children of a Rastafari man, who I sure bring them up into the principle of Rastafari, end up treating him like an impediment, a nuisance, and them lock him up. And after them lock him up successfully while living in his house, them start lock up them own child till the child nearly dead and his police have to come rescue them. So it happened amongst Rastafari brought up children. And here is it now, two police, man and wife. The wife a police and the man a police, and them have them child 18 months old, and them supposed to share duties like any family. Him supposed to drop off the wife at work and then carry the child go to a care center and then go to him work. Him don't carry the child go to a care center. Him lock up the child in the car at him workplace and stay inside, stay outside of the car 8 hours or more. I must take all him on lunch time in that 8 hours and the child lock up in the car same way. And then the police communication officer superintendent, what's her name? Lindsay, Stephanie Lindsay, what's her name? Stephanie Lindsay, have the gall to be saying this is a case of sudden death and therefore, as if this is not any criminal action, this is a case of sudden death. A child locked up in a car for 8 hours and dead as a result, and you tell me that is sudden death. But this is the same dream where the Prime Minister pursue to be able to lock up people in Jamaica who don't comply with for him orders. And him dream is that was this child vaccinated? Was it because the child not vaccinated she couldn't be carried inside the police station? Because that is a dream of the Prime Minister, If you don't do what him say, you can't go in a police station and go make no statement. First thing I'm going to ask you is if you follow the Prime Minister orders yet. If you're going to go take a taxi, the first thing the taxi man will find out, have you followed the Prime Minister orders yet as the car coming out of the car? If you go to the airport, you can't go through unless they find out whether they follow the Prime Minister orders yet. That is what him dream of, For him dream. Remember in my dream? That is him dream. To dictate to us and no argument. That's him dream. To dictate to us and no argument. But anyway, back to Lisa. Don't we have a Belafonte? Yes, man, for Lisa, Empress Lisa, and our family too. In Smithfield, Westmoreland, on our birthday, the 20th of January. We're going to play the music. You might say Liza, but I say him Lisa. He might talk about. Because I'm not like when Lisa is not near, because Lisa is lovely, and everybody love Lisa. Our husband, our children, neighborhood, our family. Let's hear Harry Belafonte. Come back, Lisa.
Every time I'm away from Liza, water come to me eye. Every time I'm away from Liza, water come to me eye. Come back, Liza, come back, girl, wipe the tear from me eye. Come, water come to me eye. I need to hear my Liza's call, water come to me eye. Come back, Liza, come back, girl, wipe the tear from me eye. Come back, Liza, come back, girl, wipe the tear from me eye. Stand